Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com, and today is September 3rd, 2020. I want to do a video real quick since the market took a big nosedive today, show what the reasoning why based upon my technical analysis and what to look forward here in this last trading day tomorrow before the Labor Day weekend over here in the US. So backing up over here to about August 20th, this is when this last uptrend happened up here. So when it happened, what I was actually looking for is I was looking for somewhere along here, this box I've highlighted right there. That's where I was looking for the turning point for the pullback to happen. Obviously that didn't, and it kept on going up. But the reason why is because, let me move these off, make it a little bit easier to see. The reason why is this is a 5-wave Elliott move right here, and the fifth leg is the one that really took off out of the norm. So you're looking at there's 0 to 1. There is, where's 2 to 3 right here. 3 to 4. And then 5 is all the way up there. So there you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 is way up here, and you can see there's a whole bunch of other 5 waves all in here. I deleted a bunch of them a little bit ago just to hopefully clear this up a little bit, because there's a whole lot of crap on here, but and hopefully it's easier to see now. So when I'm looking for the turning point, I draw it from the 0 point to the third point, and it uses the 1.416 up to the 1.618 Fibonacci extension area. And as you can see, price did not retrace from there, but typically that's where it does. And so it kept on going up. So all I was doing is I was waiting for two things to break. One is this parallel trend channel right here that I draw from point 1 all the way to 0.5, and then I just moved the bottom back to the lowest point on this uptrend, and from there it was there. So early, or what, not early, at 9:30 this morning, price finally broke out of it right there. And then the second one I look for right here, see this orange line right here, what it is it is the 50% Fibonacci level of the fib speed resistance fan. So once price does these two things, because you can see the green kind of triangle right there, when price enters that box, that's where that orange line is right there. And so that is the signal right there to get short here in this market. So once it broke right there, and then once it broke right there, the target, what I'm looking for today, was between the third and the fourth wave right here at the 78.6 level. Let's just draw that right there. So between the third and the fourth wave, there you can see the green line, and you can see all these other green lines moving up over here. That just signifies that's that 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level between the third and the fourth wave right there. That is the target level I look for. And as you can see today, the price came down, hit right off of it right before the markets pretty much closed up for the day, and that's where we ended up. So just want to show you that one, and then there was one other one here I was looking for. Let's delete some of this real quick. Then you have this one going up right here. As you can see, this one fit more in line with normal of these five wave moves right here, going down here from the 0. Up here there's 0.3. As you can see, here is where the price fit right into that 1.416, that 1.416 to 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, and that is where we had the break and then the drop out from right there, because as you can see, price broke the trend channel right there, retraced back up some, and then came back about 5 in the morning or so. I was definitely asleep at that time, and broke it out down there, and then came back down, hit the target down here again. That's the between the 0.3 and 0.4 of the wave move right there. It's 78.6 level. There, hit it right there, and that one was done. But that wasn't the overall trend that it was looking to break to get out of here. So then when that happened, starting up from the day before, there you have the 0, 0.1, 0.2. And then once the total bottom fell out of the market right here, we created the 0.3, went up here to the 0.4, and then what I was looking for is price to come back in this target zone right there, and also fit in line perfectly with that previous exit of that long trend we're looking for between the third and the fourth point at the 78.6 level right there, and that is where it has currently found support from it. So you draw that to the third point right there. There you can see that potential kind of, I call it the pivot zone, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but that's where I look for price for to somewhere end for the fifth wave move there in that LA wave move. And then what I am looking for going into tomorrow is I am looking for some upside in the market. Don't think it will be a whole lot, just, well, it has the potential to be a decent amount, because right here we're looking at 3,444, and the target I'm looking for is about 3,477 for it to get out of there. So what I'm waiting for is, as you can see, the price went, and there's the parallel trend channel right there. The price has already broken out of that. Now what I'm waiting for is the price to break this orange line over here, close to the upside of it. And let me just show you again, that's the fib speed resistance fan right there, going into the 50% zone right there, that green zone. Go ahead and delete that, and just waiting for it to break up there, and that's the target I'm looking for, is about, again, 3,477.75. So yeah, so looking for some upside here in the market tomorrow. Now whether or not I do expect tomorrow to be a slower day. One thing would happen today, just my own opinion, maybe completely wrong about this, was a lot of people, especially over here in the US, since it's going to be a long weekend, 3-day weekend for most, Monday's holiday, Labor Day, that a lot of people are going out of town tomorrow. The big money makers, if they're not already out of town, but they were getting out all their positions, and the market needed a pullback anyway, so created the perfect storm. There you have it right there. So definitely not expecting as much movement tomorrow, and am actually looking for upside to the market, assuming that this low pivot point holds right there, price breaks somewhere, closes above that orange line right there, and then target looking for is about 3,477 tomorrow. Of course, price can go way higher than that, but as that is a target level I'm looking for. So I'm fixing a bet here in a little bit, but if I wake them up and say it's somewhere, here's 8ish, 738ish, price is somewhere over there, it's just waffled around overnight, definitely getting long right there, and looking for, again, that target zone 3477. Now let's look at the VIX real quick. I always like to check out, see what's going on with that. And as you can see today, look at this, skyrocketed all the way back up, because price was getting pretty close to filling this gap right here. And that is one of the things I am looking for this to get filled before there could be a potential bigger, longer term correction in the market to the downside. But as you can see from that giant move today, the VIX shot way up over here, so give us a lot more room for it to eventually continue to work its way down, fill that gap right there, and complete this just maybe CD, or just this measure move down right here to this target area. Now looking at the long term for the S&P 500, not a lot has changed. In fact, really nothing has changed at all. Price is still square. There's the, where is it? There we go. 0, 1, 2. This is the potential third one up here. The third point, I had it right up there, but once the other week when price started making this high up here, the new target I'm looking for this one to get moved up to right here, I guess we can just go ahead and do that, because that's the target I'm looking for. It's going to be about 3,800 for the potential pivot zone target for price to move out of there. And as you can see, price is still square in the trend channel right there. And actually I need to move it up to this high right up here, but I'm not going to worry about that until price really starts. All right, just go ahead and move it. There you can see it. Now it's on the high right there. Here's the low. And then let's also move the, let's see if we can find it wherever it is. There we go. Let's move the fib speed resistant fan, and there's the green box right here as well. So when I would start looking for short to the downside of the market, and not until price breaks into the outside of the 38% fib speed resistance fan area, which is a green box right here going from the yellow to green, and also it closes below the bottom of this trend channel right here. Let me adjust it up. Do I need to adjust it up, or is it? No, it's at the bottom. It's pretty good down there. I'll get a little bit closer as time goes on. Right now it's really not. There we go. There we go. Then when price closes back down below there. So currently where price is at, way up here, 35.96, assuming it goes lower and lower and lower, you know, you'd be looking at something around like 2,400, something like that. obviously that that's a 1,000 point move right there. But the way I look to trade this stuff, unfortunately, I don't know how to spot the complete tops up there. I always leave a little bit on the table. It's just the only way I know how to trade. So yeah, but I think we're still very, very, very safe. Especially if you're bullish on the market. And like I said, the minimum target I'm looking for the S&P 500 is about 3,800, and here we have price at currently about 34.42. So for a long-term S&P, at minimum price target 3,800. Of course, it can go much higher than that, somewhere within this pivot box. Say it goes to the top of this, you're looking at about 5,000 or so, which would be insane. But I also thought over 3,000 was insane a couple years ago. So who knows? But yeah, these are just minor pullback in the market that happens, and no big deal. Price had been um, going up quite regularly, and actually here in the daily chart, as you can see, price is in a pivot zone right there. So from this pullback, which we could see, the low point that we would be looking at right here from this target would be around 29.91. So if this is going to be the pullback from this move right here, then the target we're looking at is going to be around 2,909. I will say 3,000 to keep it nice and easy for it. Let's show you the pivot zone box, 0 to 3 right there, and there you go. It's right up there in the pivot zone box. Let's now draw the trend channel right up there. It's going to be about right. Is that the high right up there? I can't really see. Yeah, close to it. Now let's take it down to the low point of it. Let's drag this over a little bit more. There we go. So what we're looking for is this to break out here to the downside, and then let's draw the fib speed resistance fan right up there. Make it orange, make it a little bit easier to see when you get stuff out of there. So what we'd be looking for, for me, looking to go short, not until price breaks below the orange line and also this blue line right down here, and the target area we're looking for is about 29.93. So until price breaks out of those right there, still have to assume the uptrend is still in play, and this thing could waffle along. So wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of for the next couple weeks just kind of fluctuates up and down, consolidates a bit before it breaks here to the downside and hits its target down here right around 3,000 before it continues its move up to at least 3,800. So that's the S&P 500 going into Friday. Today is September 3rd, 2020, and going into Friday, September 4th, 2020. So anyways, if you're in the U.S., stay safe, have a great weekend, long weekend, and talk to you later. Bye.